Okay, boomers. Jody here, flying solo today. Matt is somewhere out there on the Mississippi River. I'm here at the far end of the river park, down from where we usually are. We're usually down there somewhere, up in the parking lot, but the river's really low right now. You can see there's all this sand, and sometimes it's up there. But right now, it's not. So I'm here, and we got some firecrackers. Well, something to do while Matt's not here. We've got so much glare, man. The sun is like directly overhead right now. We've got some black cats, a little 16 pack of black cats. That'll be kind of our benchmark, just because everybody knows what those do. We've got some Hale bombs by Pyro Predator. Got the Maui Mayhem. Those should be really good. Those are really cool. I'm pretty sure Vex Pyro gave those to us, or actually Light of the World, one of the two. It was on the Pyro Caravan. They gifted us with a few things, and that was among the gifts. And we've got America's Firecracker. These are from America's Thunder, sorry. These are from Dominator. There's so much glare, I can't read this. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah. Then we got some Mad Hornets there. That's a Shelton's product. Got the Bunker Bombs by Showtime. And then down here from Collect USA, the Collectable Firecrackers. We've got from Hog Wild Rocket Crackers. That's a 50 pack. And another 50 strip here. Man, there's so much glare. These are from Cutting Edge Supercharged Firecracker. Don't know if these are going to be any different from the World Class crackers or something like that. You know, I'm not sure. Really don't know. We've got the Maddox 100 roll. I'll pick this up. As you can see, very small roll there. We've got the Big Tom Thumbs. Not sure what's going on in here. We'll find out when we open it. Not sure if that's one strip or a whole bunch of little strips. We've got cool Gorilla Crackers. This is a cracker bomb from Sky Song brand. Sky Song is a brand, I know some of their stuff's pretty good. Some of their stuff is, you know, just mid. But we've got some big fireworks, salute crackers, garden variety tube crackers, I'm sure. It's just like these M150s from Black Cat, and you can pick these up. They're kind of, one of these, yeah, just one of these didn't have a top, but it's just clay plugs in there. We've got M66 from Shogun. We got the Super Boom. I think that's from Super Fireworks. I'm not 100% certain. And then we've got some fun stuff here. We've got the Master Ball Cracker and the Master Super Ball. Then we've got the Green Wasp, the Cannoli, and the Crazy King. So we're going to compare all these. We're going to light these and see which ones, see how they do, see how we like them. I'm going to pause this, boomers, and be right back with you. All right. We're going to start with the Black Cat, little 16 pack. That wind really took those. The wind really took those. Next up, these are going to be the American Thunder. By Dominator. About the same, actually, about as loud. Same kind of pacing there. And I imagine a lot of these regular consumer type brands that you see everywhere going to be very similar. These are going to be the bunker bombs by Showtime. These come in an 18 pack, so a little bit different there. One problem with doing this in the daytime in the bright sun is I can't see the flame too well. So hopefully these are coming up on the video good, but we'll probably find out after we shoot this. These are going to be the Hale bombs from Pyro Predator. Those seem to have a slower pace, but also a little bit longer initial fuse on them, which to me is definitely a good thing. That one didn't go, but it still had a full fuse on it, so figured I'd just roll with that. Next up, we've got the Mad Hornet crackers. These are a Shogun's brand, which Vex told me that these are all made by Dominator, that all the Shogun's brands are made by Dominator. A little faster, I mean a little slower paced. Those seem to have a little more pop to me. I don't know what it's going to seem like to you on the video, but being here firsthand, those had a little more pop than the some of the other ones. And I do like the slower pace on those, or at least where they have the slow initial fuse so I can get out of there a little bit quicker. Some of these seem to go pretty quick, but also I know that I may have not lit the end of it exactly since I can't really see my flame. Those were the collectible firecrackers from Collect USA. Just occurred to me I didn't say what those were. I'm going to hold those Maui Mayhems out for a minute because I think they're going to be a little bit better. I think they're going to be a step up. So these are going to be, guess I could be doing them down here, so you could at least be watching me unwrap these instead of looking at a concrete block. That one came off of there. Some of these, this strip is not staying together too well. But I want to get this paper off there. I'm trying to minimize the mess. But as you can see, quite a few of these. I'm just going to throw them in there and see what happens. These are the cutting edge firecrackers. About the same as anything else. Let's see what that one's got. When they've got a full fuse on them, I might try to light them again. But the ones that don't have a full fuse or don't have any fuse, I'm not going to mess with those. If they don't go, they just don't go. But these are going to be the Hog Wild rocket crackers. I picked these up at Hale Fireworks up in the Nashville area. It's in Goodlettsville, Tennessee. Really nice older couple run the place. Neat little store. Been there for a long time, 50 plus years, I think. Now, Bob Ross would call that a happy accident. I didn't really think about that, having them lighten them on the end that's kind of slanted down, but kind of like the effect we got as they kind of rolled downhill a little bit. And I thought those were some pretty good crackers. That was Hog Wild, rocket crackers by Hog Wild. Now these are going to be the Maui Mayhem. Well, I lit those a little close up to the fuse, or close up to where the crackers started. Those were some good crackers. Those were nice and tight, nice and loud. Here we've got a, see, I can keep this from rolling or falling. There you go. M66. Okay. M66 number 2. Some of these tube crackers by some of these brands can be kind of inconsistent. So I thought we would do more than one. These are the big Fireworks salute crackers. Okay, that, if you couldn't tell on the video, that was one of the daintiest little pops of any of these. That was a whole lot of nothing right there. Come on. It's going. There it goes. Little delay, and that one had a much better pop than the other one that went fast, so I was kind of expecting a little more of nothing from that since it took so long to get going. This is going to be the M150 by Black Cat. Pretty much garden variety there. About what you would expect. Another one from M150. I think the fuse came out. Ah, it got it. It got it. That one, if you could tell, that one was a lot softer than the other one. Now this one, this is the first of those salute crackers. It just, I mean, it didn't even blow through the paper, through the cardboard. It just kind of didn't do much of anything there. That's what you get with some of the cheaper ones. Now these are the big Tom Thumbs. And again, I don't know if we got separate strips. Looks like we've got a lot of separate strips here. Okay. And not a lot of fuse on the end of that. Let's see what happens here. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Those were right up there with some of the bigger ones. Yeah. Not bad, boomers. Big Tom Thumbs. So we're going to hang on to the rest of those. Now we're getting into some bigger stuff. This is, so I can get this to stay up here, because I really don't want one of these rolling off. This is the Master, here we go. Try to keep it where you can see it without it getting off of there. This is the Master ball cracker. Oh yeah, big step up, big step up. This will be a bigger step up, boomers. Master Super Ball. Big step up. Now this is one, I don't know what to expect from this one. This is the green Wasp. Have not lit one of these before, ever, on the channel or otherwise. This was a gift from Vex Pyro. I know it lit. Well, maybe we'll try another one of those again at some point, boomers. My apologies there. Another one, also gift from Vex Pyro. This is the Cannolis. Oh yeah, big flash. I just realized that we were going to do these cracker bombs in the strip before we did these bigger crackers. And I've got them sitting off here to the side. So we're going to get into these before we do our Crazy King. Shame on me, boomers. So we've got the cool Gorilla Crackers, and we've got this roll that I can't seem to get into because I don't have fingernails. If Matt were here, he would have fingernails and be able to get this off of there for us. So let me see what I can do. Now we're going to have more of these firecracker videos coming up because we've got tons of crackers, guys. We have tons of them. Maybe hear one of the barges in the background there behind me. What am I doing? We've got the Super Boom too. I don't know what I'm doing today. We're going to do the Super Boom, then we'll do the strips. Not bad. Not bad for a tube cracker. I would say that was kind of in between the Black Cat and the Shogun and the bigger stuff. So this is the Maddox 100 strip. It's going to have 100 crackers all just rolled up just like that. So I'm going to take this down here. I guess I'm going to do them like this. I'm going to light it here and hopefully it's all. Wow. I was not ready for that, boomers. That was cool. That went so fast. I thought it was going to be like a regular strip where they just kind of rolled off one at a time. I was not ready for that, boomers. Cool Gorilla Crackers by Sky Song. Another cracker bomb here. I say another because that strip was about like a cracker bomb. Come on. There it goes. I hope. Yep. All right. Pretty good cracker bomb there. Kind of blew out the bottom. Left the Left the rest of the tube intact. So here we go. Here's our big finale. This is the Crazy King. Been looking forward to this one. Wow. Wow. I wasn't ready for that, boomers. Was not ready for that. I did not know it was going to do that. It's a little bit more than a cracker. Okay. Well, there you have it. A few firecrackers for a sunny afternoon. We will catch you next